everyone, Solitary Man here to show you another game. This one's called Beleaguered Castle. I've played it about 6 or 7 times now. I haven't really gotten very far. It's difficult to get this thing to move, but maybe you'll have a better strategy than I do. Okay, when you set these up, I didn't want to show you how to set it up. You first pull the 4 aces out, put them in the middle, and then you're going to deal 1 card at a time in each side of this. That's the order in which they go until all the cards are out on the table. Just alternate columns here until you have all 4 rows and 6 in each one. Okay, and the point of this is to build up your middle section, the foundations from ace up to king. Now, how you do that is you can only move the top card from each of these piles somewhere else. So a 2, we can start building that up there. So that's nice. That's an easy move. Now, your strategy then is you can only move 1 card to the next, the top card that is, but it can be any suit, and you're going to be going down. So the 9 could go over here, but you don't necessarily want to start moving things. Oh, this is really unlucky because I've got lots of 5s out there. It's not a very good setup. You'll see as soon as you start this one, sometimes you just get a really terrible setup. And your plan is to try to, get 2 cards. Like I want to get to that 2, so I'll have to move that jack. So this one requires a lot more thinking than the other games that we've played, where it's just, chance, 100% chance. Here, it's a lot of chance how the table's set up, but then how you play things. Because look, I can move 4 of these 5s over to this 6, but what do I really want to expose? Well, I can't see too far ahead in this thing, but I know I want to get that 2 open a little bit. So I could move this 5 over to that 6, which exposes that queen. Move that jack. You can move that 2. And I don't feel like I'm going to get very far with this one. You could move this 10 and then the 9. So the real stickler is we're done. That's it. I didn't have enough foresight to see, or we just didn't have a good enough deck. So this one's really tough. I'm gonna shuffle again and see what happens. This is a bad one that I did right here, but I've played it where I get a little far. You can clear, once you clear one of these rows, then you can put any card down in there to start building. So sometimes your strategy is to, if I get a 9 over here, if I had an 8 to pull over, then the 7. Okay, so you don't always want to take every single move that you can. Not that I'm speaking from experience, but that's what it said in the directions when I read it. So I'm going to try this again. See you in a minute. Okay, trial number 2. Got it all dealt out again. And like I said, moving a 2 is really easy. That's an easy decision because, this can only go one place. Then you really got to start planning out your moves if you even have them. I mean, right now I've got a 7 over here that could go to that 8. The 6 could go to the 7. So obviously you don't want to move that 6 onto here first because then you can't move that 7 to the 8 because you can only move the top card there. So, Sorry, just kind of sitting here looking at what I can do. This one requires a lot more thought than the other ones that we've played, which I like, but since the directions said you can win 1 in 4 games, either I'm doing something really terribly wrong or just getting really unlucky, or I'm just bad at this game, or a combination of all. So, I'll give it another shot. Really the only move that you can make. If you ever get to a place where you can foresee, I can only make 2 moves, pretty much would shuffle it out and do it all over again. It just takes a minute to kind of start it up again, so it's a little bit of a setup. All right. Let's see what we can do. That's 7. Do I want to move that to the 8 because that exposes. See, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, really, look. It's not too much. I could move that 6 over there, but I got a 3 down here. A 6 that I can move. That's not really going to help me though. I can move this 9. Then what? Then there's another 9 underneath it. So this seemed to be a really unlucky deal out. Didn't get far. So we tried again. That's why these games are called patience games, because every once in a while you get the perfect setup and then you just knock it out. Other times you just, got nothing. And you just deal with it and try it again. Okay, last time. Got it all dealt out. So 2 is an easy move. Luckily I got 1 again. And then just kind of look ahead. Dude, this is terrible. Maybe we'll have to do another one after this, because this is just no bueno. 9 over there. Does it really matter which one I move it to at this point? Not really. 9, that exposes the 6. 5. Queen under there. The jack can move it. You don't want to bury these cards though, right? There's that 2. I want to get that out there as soon as possible. So sticking things on top of that king is just like a nail in the coffin. That's no good. Huh. Sorry. This is more okay, well, I can move that. This 7 over to that 8, because we got a 2 over here. Move this 8. Five. So the queen, the jack, 10, 9, 8, queen, and then I can move there. Now, I know because I should try to clear the piles as much as I can, but if that doesn't really do anything, put 10 there. Hopefully I got that 3. Put the 10 back on that. Or not. So do the jack, the 10, the king, 2. That feels like we're just about done on this one. Yeah, I think that's all for the moves. I mean, I moved a little bit on this one, so we got a little lucky on that 3rd one, but not great. And maybe I could have played it a little bit better. I'm just trying to video and do a couple things at once here, so maybe I didn't make my best moves. So this one's more strategic. I like it. So if you're a fan of chess or, plotting out your moves and backgammon, this game might be more for you. It's not a straight luck one. A lot of skill in how you move the cards, because there could be multiple options, and decide what you take. I think that's it. Yep. Hey, thanks for watching Beleaguered Castle. Next week, maybe we'll show another one that maybe I can win. Okay. Thanks.